I've been getting a lot of questions about how the new $10 million SBA cumulative limit changes things for buyers. And every conversation ends up in the same place. Most people don't understand how the 504 program works in the first place. So let me walk through it, because once you understand the structure, the math on this new rule gets very compelling. An SBA 504 loan is not one loan. It's two separate loans packaged together for a singular project. Loan number one is a conventional bank loan. The bank provides 50% of the total project cost. This is a standard commercial loan. The bank underwrites it, the bank holds it, the bank approves it. Loan number two is the SBA 504 portion. A certified development corporation, known as a CDC, provides 40% of the project cost, backed by the SBA guarantee. The borrower brings the remaining 10% as an equity injection. Here's what matters most. Only the SBA's 40% counts against your cumulative SBA guarantee limit. The conventional bank's 50% is just a regular commercial loan. It's not SBA money. It doesn't count against your guarantee limit. Under the old rules, your cumulative 504 limit was $5 million. That's the SBA's 40%. If the SBA piece is $5 million, and that represents 40% of the project, then 100% of the project is $12.5 million. So the old headline was never really $5 million for SBA 504 deals. It was $12.5 million in total project value. Most buyers I talked to didn't know that. Now that the cumulative limit is $10 million, the same structure applies. But there's another layer to this. If the conventional bank is willing to take on a higher percentage of the debt, say 60% instead of the standard 50%, that reduces the SBA portion to 30% of the project. In a scenario where the SBA piece is $5 million, but only represents 30% of the total project, the project ceiling jumps to $16.7 million, with still only 10% equity required from the borrower, using a combination of SBA debt and conventional debt. Not every bank will do this. The conventional lender has to be comfortable taking on a larger position, but this is how sophisticated borrowers and advisors think about 504 transactions. Now let me clarify the difference between SBA 7A and 504, because these two programs serve different purposes. The 7A program is a general purpose SBA program. You can finance business acquisitions, working capital, equipment, some real estate, and other business purposes. You have a maximum of $5 million per loan or lifetime limit. The program is typically variable rate. 10-year amortization is standard unless the deal is 51% or more real estate, which can extend the amortization to 25 years. Now, the 504 program is specifically for owner-occupied real estate and fixed assets. You must occupy at least 51% of the building. The rate on the SBA 504 portion is typically fixed, and the two-loan structure I just described is how every 504 deal works. Here's the change that matters most from this announcement. The programs are now decoupled. Your 7A loan balance no longer reduces your available 504 capacity. They operate as separate buckets. A borrower could use the full 7A loan program for the business acquisition and still have the 504 capacity available for the real estate. That was not the case before. I should mention, because I always do, I am a commercial loan broker. I get paid when your deal closes. That's my bias. I'm telling you that upfront because you deserve to know it when someone is explaining a lending program to you. That said, I have 30 years of commercial banking experience, and that's what I bring to the table. I was an underwriter. I know what happens on the other side of the desk. If you want to understand how this applies to your specific deal, reach out. I'll tell you on day one exactly what the bank would tell you in a month or 3 months from now. We look forward to the chance to work with you.